Once again, baby, back to Word on the Street with Sandrock and Greg.
B. Yo.
Yeah, man. Today's topic, man. We're talking about a little bit of everything. We're gonna talk about what the audit said on the interview on the WHIG show, and what Mr. Knight said on the 2 days or the day before she came here, and that's the topic we're reaching on today. It's more. Go ahead, Greg.
Now listen. You know you stole $47,000, right?
Oh my God.
You stole. And then after you stole, the other criminals that she indicted, well, didn't indict, but basically said were complicit in misusing taxpayer dollars, another councilman as well as the city manager. Why would you go on WIG, call WIG and say the state auditor was lying?
Oh, wow, man. The state.
I don't get it.
Line.
I don't get it.
Let me tell you something. When you say the state audit is lying,
State audit.
If I was an SBI agent, chief captain, state audit, the federal government, when somebody direct that to me like I'm lying, I work for the federal government, the state, I'm coming back and see you off the gate. My job is to get you.
Exactly.
Because you lying on me.
Exactly.
And you remember the interview you did? You said, I got my people too. It seems like you ain't got no people because you're doing a lot of crime. You call them WHIG, and you be on Bronson Williams' show talking about that racist show, and I ain't calling in, but you try to call up there to defend yourself, brother. They racist or they ain't racist? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out why you called it. You said they were racist. Now they ain't racist.
Oh, they racist, but he gonna call them and try to rip chick.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's a shame that woman, white woman, has more backbone than all 7 of the city council members in Rocky Mount.
Wow.
It makes no sense. She wasn't scared. She came to Rocky Mount, went to WHIG, and put him on blast.
Hey, go ahead.
But where's your proof? You keep saying you got proof.
You ain't got no proof. You talk about bank statements and credit cards and all that. Your proof is down there. You were spending that money at Lowe's, building up stuff. That's your proof.
Not Lowe's.
They've been at Lowe's trying to build them buildings.
So why he didn't go downtown and buy stuff? You can't buy that stuff downtown, can you?
Can't. You know what I'm saying? But it's just kind of crazy how people come to the defense of people when they robbing the citizens, but they also robbing their own people.
Black community.
In the black community. You know, and it hurts me to see Mr. Knight walk around here with his head up in the air, with his butt up in the air too, but you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Butt up in the air?
Butt up in the air.
Wow.
But it's crazy for him to sit around here talking about a white woman is coming after him for no reason.
Right.
But y'all got to understand that. All you Democrats, you voted for Joe Biden. That's who you vote for. You voted for Beth Woods because you didn't vote for the Republican.
Right.
Now that makes sense.
Right.
All of you ready to vote Democrat. So what y'all did, y'all got her elected, and I think she had the biggest percentage in the election. I think she won by 90%.
Right.
The highest ever. So that tells me that y'all don't even know who you voting for. Because if y'all was on Andre's side, you would have voted for the Republican.
Right.
I didn't vote at all. So
Cool.
So y'all voted for her. Now she got to do her job. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny to me that every time somebody disagrees with a certain city council member, they got to be racist. Especially if they white.
Yeah, for certain people.
So I guess me and you are white.
Yeah, I guess so.
Shit.
We bootleggers, Uncle Tom, carry people war. Nah, we not those people. We are street people.
Exactly.
We'll come and see you if you want us to come and see you.
I take appointments. It ain't about shit. We can make, excuse my French, but I'm just saying.
We'll come and see you. It don't make no difference.
All day long.
You know what I'm saying? Nehemiah Smith, we'll come and see you. You know, we'll do that because you do a lot of chatting on that radio station, bro. I want to do it with you, bro. I want to put on the boxing gloves and get in the ring with you because I want some of that mouth.
Oh, it sounds like a challenge to me.
It is a challenge. And then guess what? Whoever wins, put something back in the collection plate of your church, and we'll get the money to the nonprofit. But let's make this thing big. You know what I'm saying?
Because
Because with you, I was around you and the family, and how you wasn't that person years ago, and how you talk to Mr. His out there, that's somebody grandfather. That's somebody uncle.
Oh, so you know him on a personal level?
Yeah, I know Nehemiah on a personal level. We did a feeding program to go. You should have heard all the names that he called those city councils up there, but when he was Bad Boy with Bad Boy Production.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? Now he got with Drew Hill. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's up with him. You know what I'm saying? I know him personally though. You know what I'm saying? You trying to talk slick, but I'm talking directly to you. You know what I'm saying? You the one around here driving that white BMW with no tags and no insurance.
Ooh.
And you the one going to court with no license.
Ain't you pastor
It
somewhere?
don't make no difference. Pastors ain't got to have a license.
Uh.
So when you come to me, brother, you come to me man to man, I can handle it. I ride around sitting no time with no license, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I don't portray to be nobody. I'm
You are
me.
who you are.
That's it. I am who I say I am, bruh. So you know, I just don't like you change, bruh. And when you change, we get rid of people like you. And there ain't no threats or nothing like that. We just
Yeah,
that we
make
don't.
sure you clarify.
It ain't no threats like that. We just don't deal with you no more. Don't come around us no more. You know what I'm saying? I know that you be in some of the drug houses around here getting your hair cut and everything. Then you be trying to talk the lingo like you for us, but you really ain't for us, bruh. So don't get that messed up, cause you be around the scene of the extorted and the prostitution, the drugs. You in the area where my people at, where the street people at, and you try to portray as you a pastor. Man, if I was the older folks in that church, I'd kick you out in your head. But don't never try to portray that trying to talk down on me. You the same man. Your mother told me years ago, Sam, you need help with your GED, come talk to me. I help you get your GED. And then a week ago, when I stepped to you, you getting in the car, so you need to go get your GED. That's why I don't like you no more. The same reason I don't like Mr. Knight, because when I went to the city council, it's personal. That's why people don't understand why I'm going so hard at Mr. Knight. It's personal. He was my GED teacher, and he wasn't no hell of a teacher either. You know what I'm saying? I didn't learn shit from him. But when he got in the city council, he said, I told Samuel about his ABCs and 1, 2, 3s and trying to belittle me as a man. If you do that to any child that's running around in the hood, what you think a child gonna do? He's gonna come for you. See, I ain't got to come for you. You ain't nothing, but you got fired at the tech. They fired you. They didn't renew your contract, but people say you got fired at the tech. So put it out there, bro.
What's the tech? What is that?
Edgecombe Community College.
He got fired.
They said they fired him, but they heard they resigned. He resigned because they weren't gonna renew his contract. He was a teacher. He wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? But don't come for me. Y'all want to come for me? My number is 252-883-7706. Let me say it again. 252-883-7706.
Damn, it's smoke. It's hot.
Any one of y'all, bro.
It's hot up in here.
Any one of y'all. I ain't faking. This ain't no faking right here. This is real stuff. So you can keep defending them, Mr. Nehemiah Smith. You defend them from something. You got your hand in the cookie jar too. You taking up for them. 5, 6 years ago, you won't taking up for them. And like Johnny Cunningham, rest in peace, I respect Johnny when I first knew Johnny, because he was attacking y'all. And I'm going to start going back to them old clips, how he was attacking the city council. And y'all couldn't stand Johnny. You called him all types of names until he went over to the dark side. I'm a Jedi Knight. I'm Star Wars, nigga. This Jedi. I'm playing Jedi mind tricks with you. You don't understand that? Get it. Let's get back to this segment, man.
Okay, Jedi, sinful. Alright. SB 473. It passed the House. So now it's about to be the bill. So when it's a bill, all of you guys that been stealing money for all this time, it's a wrap. All of this, I'm sitting on the board of the city council, on the board of the OIC, it's a wrap. And all of y'all that was still in loot to turn around and start your own businesses and all of that, taking them taxpayer grants instead of spending it where it's supposed to be spent. You got businesses that are open who could have used that loot, but you've been taking it, buying them condominiums, trying to fix them Jones up for yourself. Guess what? If you are found to be guilty of using them taxpayer dollars to enrich yourself or using your position to not pay, i.e. utility bills, okay? You going to jail for 25 months, period. It is a Class H felon with SB 473, which you already cleared the house. Just waiting for the governor's signature now. So you looking at some jail time, okay? You use your position, $47,000 of unpaid utility bills. 2 councilmen sitting on the board and a city manager.
Woo!
Hey, that's all I'm gonna say.
Well, all I got to say, can you dig it? Can I tell you this? It's gonna be federal time, and you gotta understand this. When I call that number out, 509-25-21056. That's Eastern District, North Carolina. The 3 numbers stand for a federal number. So wherever prison you go to, big homie right here, we'll make a call and let the homies know wherever you go.
Not the homies.
Let the homies know wherever you go in the federal penitentiary that how ruthless you was. And see, that's when the streets gonna be the streets. Cause when you get locked up, the streets know everything. They're gonna want to see your paperwork. They're gonna want to see you're a rat. And they want to see what you did to get in there. So you got the same people that you look down on, you gonna see them again coming down that pole. You can go ahead, brother.
I mean, like what? You mean like dudes who turned around and used their position in the city council to get rich and just, they taking money from the black community.
And that's what they gonna get hurt for in
They
prison.
taking money from the hood and they just enriching themselves.
That's what they gonna get hurt in prison for.
Exactly. Well, the next one is about city council. You got some weak city council stuff going on in Rocky Mount.
Oh boy.
You got the 3 people called out by Beth Woods, 2 city council members, and a city manager for misusing taxpayer dollars, right? Here's the deal. The only person who spoke out was the mayor. You have 7 people sitting on the city council. When Beth Woods was talking and people was calling in and they was like, hey, what can we do? What can we do? She kept saying city council, city council, city council. And I ain't hear nothing from none of y'all. These guys didn't get a letter of reprimand. They weren't censured, nothing.
Wow.
And that's why they still doing exactly what they doing. Because you got people on the city council who scared that he gonna call them racist and they not gonna be businessmen no more. And my thing is, why did you even run? You can't lead from the back, you gotta lead from the front.
Yeah, I agree with you. And let me sum that up in words. Everybody that's sick and tired, being sick and tired. That's Andre thing right
Sick
there.
and tired, baby.
Sick and tired. Listen, call your ward leader, councilman, and call him and ask him, how is you gonna vote on that? What you gonna say about that? What Mr. Andre doing? Everybody that's sick and tired of what's going on, what Mr. Knight got away with it, or what they said they got away with it, y'all need to call your city councilman in your ward and ring them phones off and tell them y'all got to do something.
Well, see, my thing is this. They got the 4-person majority, right? You cannot sit here and tell me that them other 2 guys that make up the majority are not getting some of that money. $552,000 to go downtown on this next budget proposal, and then they already got $160,000 to go down there before the budget proposal, $1.1 million in the downtown area, and the people that got businesses ain't seeing a dime of that. You can't tell me that these guys that's voting with him are not getting nothing, because when they vote with him, they're selling out their wards.
And that's what we trying to tell people. These guys are selling you out on a vote, look, man, these guys are working behind the scenes. Everybody say, "Oh man, I'm gonna vote your way. I need a picnic table full of sandwiches. You gonna make that happen? Yeah, I got you over there in Ward, folk. I need a bicycle so I can exercise. So I'm gonna vote your."
Something.
These guys is hilarious, man.
Something.
You got to understand this. I got 4 brothers. Understand? They my blood, and I go out with them. If one of them wrong, all 3 of us, we not gonna go with him because he right. You gotta handle that yourself, bro.
Exactly.
Nah, that's morally wrong. If T.J. Walker, look how they vote, is voting with them, his turn come up in 2023. Richard Jordan keep voting like he voting, his turn come up in 2022. Andre Knight might not be around, but if he is around on a limb, his turn come up in 2023.
I'm locked up,
And
won't
let me out.
Locked up.
Ruben Blackwell, the mastermind.
I'm locked up.
The OG. The gangster. Gangster B. His turn come up next year. We need to get these people out. You older people, I respect you. You paid your dues. You paid your way. Brunson said something on his station that really bothers me. And he said, well, them old people, man, they know how to work. They can work quicker than a young person. That's not true. Because young people, all they got to do is go to YouTube and find out how to work and do it faster. See, technology is the way of life. I can't be plowing the field with a mirror and a plow. I want a tractor, make everything go faster. And the reason why I'm telling you old people, you need to vote these young people in, they got a system for unemployment right now called ID.me. And they got to read your face, your ID, Social Security, and them, all that, because the identity theft to show that's you. But the thing with it, when I talk to the lady on the phone, you know what she tells me? Probably about 75% of the older people that sits there up, they don't even know how to work it, don't know how to do it.
Right.
Because they don't understand the technology, what's going on. Technology is the key. These kids now, that's 3 and 4 and 5, they'll run circles around a person 70, 65, 68 on this technology, y'all. And technology is taking off. STEM programs and all that. What I'm trying to say, that's why you got to move this city forward. We can't keep living in the past. I understand my history. Don't put me back there because of your own agenda. Because because a white man hit you and he did your granddad like that. My great grandmama got done like that. But you know what she tell me? Don't be like me. Be better than me.
Right.
I understand that. Go ahead, man.
And then you got city council members who are not holding these guys accountable. How do you just find out from the audit that these guys stole $47,000? And instead of y'all doing something, y'all do nothing. This guy is a city employee. He works for you. You don't work for him. He's still under the mayor. The mayor tried, but he didn't get no backing from the city council members. That's why Beth Woods kept saying, the city council can handle it. The city council can do something. But if you got 7 members and 2 of them are crooks, and you got the other 5 that are scared, those 2 dudes run the city council. The rest of the members, they don't want to say nothing. They scared. They just holding up a seat. If you holding that seat and you're not doing nothing to put no smoke on these bums to get them out of here, you're just as guilty as they are. I have no sympathy for you, and you need to get voted out. That whole city council needs to vote.
I locked up.
Or locked up.
And another thing, what I got to say.
Won't let me out and locked up.
I'm going to get off from Mr. A.K., the light bill stiller, Andre Knight. Not Andre the Giant, Andre the Knight. But let me get off him for a minute.
Andre Knight,
let me go back to Gangsta B, Ruben Blackwell.
Okay.
Throw him in there too, because he got $8,000 worth of grants for roof that he had the roof done to the China American building.
Right.
That it won't in it. The building is not in the zone where you can get grants.
Right.
Because he's still in city council. I don't care. Make it happen. Don't Andre, don't. Make it happen. And it's sad that these people getting away with this stuff because people like, well, the white man got away with it, and the black man got away with it. I'm a poor person. The white man got away, and the black man getting away with it. All of you need to be locked the fuck up.
All day.
All of you. You know, and that's what I got to say. But let me get on these white people too. Pink Panther, Jed Rose. I'm gonna start with David Cone. David Cone owed $30,000, and you ain't paid that back yet. You know what I'm saying? As a mayor, pay that money up, brother. You owe the citizens $30,000, and everybody said you ain't paid it back. The mayor, the ex-mayor, David Cone, Central 21, paid that loot back. Cause you in there with Andre and them too. I hope Bell Woods come and see you too. Pay that loot back.
SB 473, baby.
They don't discriminate. They threw you in the newspaper for not paying them money. And let me get to that lawyer. We know you're building the house.
What lawyer?
The lawyer for the city. We know you're there stitching your house up there in the mountains and stuff. Cause you know when it hit the fan, you think you run up in the mountain. We ain't forgot about you either. You sit there on the legal field, know that these guys aren't supposed to do this, and you still sit up there loud and stuff. If you can't stop it, walk away from it. As a lawyer, say, I don't want to be the lawyer anymore. I can't get caught in it. But you have done some shady deals and stuff too, Mr. Rose. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Ashamed.
And you know better because you've been up there for 29 years. That's why they need to come after you. You've been up there for almost 30 years. They need to come after you. And white people, you need to hold him accountable. And you need to hold David Cone accountable because I'm holding mine accountable. I'm going to hold my people accountable. Hold those two crooks accountable. You know what I'm saying? Because what David Cone reminded me of, he reminded me of Bernie Madoff. He's a Bernie Madoff. You know what I'm saying? Jed Rose is just like the district attorney with lawyer for New York. Giuliani. Y'all got some stuff going on down here. But that's all I got to say. Go ahead, Greg.
All right, the next thing, the next thing on the list is affordable housing. How can you honestly have affordable housing in a city where the utility bills are 55 to 50% of your household income? It's impossible. If you have an apartment that's $450, $500 a month, and then you turn around your utility bills is $300 a month, how's that shit working?
Well, I'm going to tell you the scheme on that. I'm going to break it down to you.
Break it down, brother.
They're going to get a tax credit if they bring affordable homes to downtown.
Who going to get the tax credit?
The city of Rocky Mount. Because they need that for their medical facility over there, so they got people down there going to the medical facility. But let me tell you something. For houses not going to bring no business down there, because just listen to this group. You had the R.M. Wilson Apartments 3 blocks away from there. The people don't come down there and eat. The food is too high. They on fixed income. Duh! When you're on fixed income, you're not going to spend $20 on a meal. Affordable house, you're not going to spend $20 on a meal.
So where they going to eat at? Where you talking about they going to probably spend that money at?
They're going to a grocery store. They're getting on the bus.
Right, but where do they think or they thought people was going to spend money at?
Downtown. They can't afford the food downtown.
How you going to have affordable housing downtown?
Because they trying to sell it so that they can get some money from the people with affordable house. People are broke with affordable house. They own an $800 check, $1,000 check. They paying their rent and light bill. After that, they ain't got but $200 left. So ain't nobody gonna spend a meal down there. Y'all trying to sell this game that ain't. I don't see it. Cause if George Dickens' place, if the Roma Square don't come down there and eat every day, those people are on affordable income. They don't even come down there and eat.
Fixed income.
Fixed income, they can't eat down there.
Yeah.
What you talking
but
about?
But it's nothing there.
It's nothing.
And you had a comment that one of the people made. For instance, I saw the city council meeting last Monday, where you had a guy that came and said that Rocky Mount is the baby and you need to feed, downtown is the baby and you need to feed the baby, and that downtown Rocky Mount is the heart of the city. Downtown Rocky Mount is not the heart of Rocky Mount. The heart of Rocky Mount is 301. You got big box stores. You got the bowling alley, the skating rings. When you take your kids to go school shopping, you don't go downtown. You go down 301. When you want to get stuff, you go to 301. If something break up in your crib or break down, you go to Lowe's off of 301. There is nothing downtown that I would take anybody to go do.
They don't have
Nothing.
They don't have but 4 restaurants, really. The 2 Jamaican restaurants and Ed's and Blanche's, and 2 of them is probably like a 3 or 4 star place to eat. The Chill Spot is a great place to eat. The other restaurant, Ed, Blanche's got some right food, but you ain't gonna win nobody with those type of restaurants and stuff down there, man. Nobody's taking their families down there, but people in the certain groups are going down there, and you can't get no money that way. No, my dad always told me this. He said, never turn, when I was in selling drugs, never turn down no money. White money, Chinese money, black money, whatever. Y'all just like y'all want all black money, and we don't have no money. We don't have no money.
Well, it ain't no businesses downtown where I'm going to spend my loot.
No, I can't.
I go through downtown sometimes, but it's not where I'm going to spend my loot. I have not. I've been here 4 years. I ain't spent a dime downtown.
I spent a couple dollars. Listen, a couple dollars. I go to the mill.
And yeah, there you go. Now we cooking. The Mills
mill.
is the spot, and I'm promoting it because that's what they do.
Yeah.
You got Raleigh in this raggedy city. You got Raleigh. Downtown, you got all the abandoned buildings. You got all this other corruption. They keep sending money downtown, but I haven't seen it. They've been taking millions of taxpayer dollars for years, flushing it downtown. Where is it at? And the people that got businesses downtown, you need to ask yourself, if you got a business and they're not giving you money to hook your business up where to draw in people or to modernize your stuff, where's the money going? Ask them. If they can ask y'all to come downtown to speak at the city council meeting because y'all got businesses downtown, why can't you ask them where that $1 million of taxpayer money is going? Because millions of dollars done went there so far. Why y'all can't ask them where that money's going? If they can ask y'all to come downtown and vouch for them why the money should go downtown, y'all should be able to ask them, how come your business ain't getting none of that loot?
And that's true. If I would have went down there, I would have been. They better had a check cut for me when I went down there. 'Cause I ain't going down there speaking up for nobody. Talking about we need to promote this. Nah, I'm doing good. Well, I need to promote you.
Exactly.
Your people getting all the money. Nah, I ain't promoting it. I'm good. I don't need it. I'm good.
And then you got one lady who got the arts. She got something to do with the arts or something downtown. She was thinking the same thing. Like, yo, we got a business down here. Like, why the money ain't coming to y'all? And they got y'all flying flags in front of your business talking about come downtown, shop downtown.
Guess what? You're on the back street. They say you ain't on Tarver Street and Water Street yet.
Oh, you gotta be in one of them.
You on South Church, we ain't dealing with you.
Wow.
They go for Modelos, they go for Station Square, they go for the Bel-Air Art Place, RBC Tour. If you're on that back street over there in the little hamburger place, Central Cafe, we ain't dealing with you.
Wow.
You gotta be on the front street where it go down there.
Oh, that's probably where some of their businesses
That's
at.
where their business is at. And I feel the young lady from the art place, we need some of that money too.
Exactly.
You know, she got a beautiful place, there's nice art in there, and I don't know if she have a lot of people going there, but I've been in there like twice, and it's great. You got quilts and all types of stuff.
Right.
And they should support that in Rocky Mount. It's the only art place in Rocky Mount. You know what I'm saying? But
and I never been there.
Yeah,
because I don't spend money downtown. There's nothing down there. I hit 301. 301 is the heart of Rocky Mount. If downtown closed up today or tomorrow, Rocky Mount will still keep it moving.
Keep going.
If you close 301, it's gonna be unemployment out the yin yang.
Yeah, you got that
can't
right.
close 301. It's the heart of the city. So we ain't feeding no babies off of feeding the downtown area. It's a lot of stuff going on, and people got to get involved, man. Find out why They can ask you to go downtown to speak up for money going downtown, but your open business is not getting it. So you got to get focused on that. Wave 7. Wave 7 is working with Edgecombe County to combat the issue that everybody in the Eastern Carolina is dealing with as far as Wi-Fi. And they only put in like $150,000 or something like that, but they're going to have internet for the whole city. They started with the library first. It's working out. Now they added it in the courthouse, and then they added a few more places. Now they get ready to expand it to all over the city. It's cheaper than regular cable. Regular internet services that you get from Suddenlink and everybody else. So that should be something that they spend that grant money on.
True.
Instead of trying to steal money and put a hotel in the downtown area around their businesses. When they do that, call. Because that money is not for that, and somebody going to jail. If SB 473 don't get them on that. Somebody going to jail.
And that was a great topic you just talked about, Wi-Fi, affordable Wi-Fi. And my heart go out to the Lincoln community where the older teachers at, Mayview, where the older educators at, Meadowbrook, Joiners Hill. All those places need affordable Wi-Fi. What Enfield doing that down there,
yep.
right? Enfield, one of the poorest towns in Halifax County, probably in the state of North Carolina. They doing it down there. Why Enfield is moving ahead of us?
Everybody.
We supposed to be the big dog. Enfield got affordable Wi-Fi. Do y'all hear me? Have y'all been through Enfield? Enfield look like Rocky Mount downtown. There's nothing there. For real. They got affordable Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi need to go in these urban communities, man. City Council, let me give you some game. If you want to get elected again, do the right thing. Put affordable Wi-Fi in these communities so these teachers, these older teachers, the older educators, the ones that pay due, the retired people, they don't have to have this type of bill that they paying $160,000 a month for cable, Wi-Fi. Help us out, our people that paid the way for y'all.
Wait for that to happen.
You know what I'm saying? Do that.
Listen, there are no marvels on this city council. Y'all sit there and watch 2 council members hold this city hostage. You actually got another 2 clowns that vote with them. I call them the Headless Horsemen. These dudes turn around and vote with them on everything, and it's all about them enriching themselves. The crazy thing is, their wards are coming up short.
Short.
You turn around and send money downtown, when that money that you pumping downtown, which there is no modernization, it looked like it's looked since I've been here for the last 4 years, but millions of dollars keep going downtown. They know these guys is putting that money in their pocket. My thing is, if they voting for it, they getting some of that money too, knowing their wards is coming up short. There are no marvels on that city council. Then you got the other 3 council members who claim that they're city council members, but they're not saying nothing. The only person I heard speak out when Beth Woods came out with her, review of what happened and the audit was the mayor. Why didn't the other 3 back the mayor? Why didn't y'all back the mayor? Y'all need to get a backbone. And the other 2 that vote with these clowns. How do you turn around and vote with these clowns so they can keep getting rich when your ward is coming up short? There are no marvels on Rocky Mount City Council, and you all need to resign. You got 2 city councilmen right now who are rolling just like the boy Eddie Long. And if you don't know who Eddie Long is, email him, Google. Because I know what I saw this month. And what I saw was a city councilman who was rolling sideways, okay? And all I'm saying is, if I saw it and I only been here 4 years, some of y'all been here forever. And y'all know who these councilmen are. And then you got the church. How you gonna be a pastor? How you gonna be a pastor, man? And you wanna pray on Monday mornings or Mondays at the council meeting, and you know you living foul. You living foul as hell. I seen you. I saw you.
On eyes.
I know what you doing.
Woo!
And if I saw it,
Smoke.
I know other people in the city saw it.
Smoke. Where is
And these
smoke
older
is fire.
people, these older people, if they knew what the hell you was doing, which they probably do,
I don't think so.
but how you a pastor and you living like you living foul as hell.
Woo! Let me come in on that. Let me get some of this. Woo!
It's crazy, man.
Nature Boy Rick Flair said,
And then you got other pastors that are siding with these dudes.
wow.
How you a pastor and you siding with these dudes and you know how they living?
Hey, I called
How you gonna pray at the council meetings and you know you living foul?
See, I like to say the names. Pastor Smith.
You
Mr.
and that
Jordan,
boy got an issue. Y'all need to handle that.
Mr. Walker, Mr. Andre Knight, and Real Blackwell. Y'all remind me of Jim Jones.
Not Jim
How
Jones.
Jim Jones tricked the white and black people, got them down there on that island, and then assassinated them with the Kool-Aid. Y'all put me in the mind of Jim Jones. He had the voice in the game.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid, people.
But guess what Jim Jones knew, Mr. Knight? He knew his time was up. When them Congress people went down there, and they were coming back with the people, he knew that this is over. And what I'm trying to tell you, brother, on some good stuff that been going through the system, we talk about, other federal guys talk about it, it's over.
It's a wrap.
It's over.
It's a wrap.
And all I can tell you, brother, if you have any dignity in yourself, walk away.
Resign.
Walk away. The other one, walk away. But I'm gonna tell you the other two, y'all can't never win no more, Mr. Walker or Mr. Jordan. It's over. Cause what's gonna happen? These young people we talking to, and millennials and the generation X, we coming together. We putting our votes together. We don't care no more. Do what you're gonna do. We're gonna work the street where we're working now. Gonna put our votes together, and we're gonna get you out. Our votes are going one way.
There are
How
no
we want
morals.
to pick.
No morals on that city council. From the ones that sit there and don't say nothing because they scared, because they don't want to be called racist, to the other ones who sit there and vote with these dudes. And you know these dudes is walking around here praying for people or praying at the council meetings, and then you turn around, you know what they doing behind the scenes. Eddie Long, Google it. How you a pastor and you stealing money, and on top of stealing money, you doing other stuff. Now, if I only been here 4 years and I saw what I saw, there are people that been here longer than me, and they seen it. It makes no sense. And y'all know it ain't no marbles in that city council, and that's why I say all 7 of y'all need to resign.
Ooh,
Because if you not promoting it, you need to be doing something about it. When the mayor spoke out and said that one city council person that took $47,000 and passed it to the taxpayers needed to resign, and none of y'all backed him, y'all left that man standing holding the bag. Where's the backbone up there?
because they robbing the hood. They call themselves Robin Hood, but they robbing the hood.
Yeah, well, we're going to see this next election.
Yeah,
they
but-
coming up by if they not locked up.
Yeah, but you know,
Won't let me out
have
for
no-
73. Gonna
I-
lock them up.
I don't have no more
Just lock them
respect
up.
for none of them no more, man. I'm just that when you got in there, and I'm just gonna say name, all of you, from 1 to 7, white and black up there, you got in there to protect your best interest for the people. Now you made all these promises and you said what you're gonna do. You swear, listen people, this is what y'all don't understand. I can't protect the people when you swear on the Bible, when you get voted in and say what you gonna do and you don't do it. See, the Bible is holy to me. The Bible is already in me. I'm a warrior for God. You call me one of the disciples. I'm ready to cut your ear off. You know what I'm saying, for my people. Because I've been through that. But no one can brainwash me, white or black, and tell me, you need to pick a side. Who? Pick a side? I got my brother, my cousin, I got the streets behind me. We don't pick sides. What we do, we'll take both sides. This war. This ain't checker, this chess.
Wow.
So wake up, people. White people and black people. Wake up. Because this is your last run. For all of we need to change the whole fucking city.
Everybody need to vote.
That's it.
And then when you talking about you get mad at somebody because they don't agree with you, now they racist. And then when you get mad at somebody else, you got no problem with quoting scripture.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
You quote scripture, let me tell you something.
To your benefit.
To your benefit.
To your benefit.
Let me tell you something. The devil, okay, knows the Bible front and back. He's a fallen angel.
Woo.
So when you sit there and quote scripture and you stealing everything that ain't nailed down, how in the hell do you think you gonna get blessed? I don't get that. I don't get that. I'm not sitting here quoting scripture. I'm just putting it out there like
Facts.
it is. You done, bruh. And you gonna get some of that jail time. It's coming. The only thing you can do right now is resign, and you should have been resigned. But it is what it is, and you gonna fall. Because it already passed the House, and it's coming. The mayor, the governor either gonna sign it. If not, it's enough Republicans to push that thing through. It's going through. So you can either duck, hide, but either way, you done. So it's up to you how you want to take it.
One thing I got to say before I go this air. Do you smell what rock is cooking?